We're going to do a brief video of Microsoft stock, MSFT, Microsoft stock analysis. We've got a daily chart on here for you, and we're looking at a green 5-day moving average, a red 20-day moving average, and a blue 200-day moving average. We can go back here not too far, and we can see we put in a high on this stock back in November of 2021 at about roughly $349, challenged the 200-day moving average several times and finally broke through and stayed down, put the stock in a bear market where it remains today. You can see right here at this point, about April 6th of 22, we went into bear market territory and stayed in there. We gapped down a little bit here. We had about a $4 gap right there from Microsoft, and had a lot of respect for a little bit for the 20-day moving average as it started to put in its lows. We put in a low here in May 20, another major low here down in June 13th at about $241, at which point we went sideways for a very brief period of time. Let's call it June 14th to July 26th, about 45 days, and then we made a very serious charge to the 200-day moving average, which had rolled over now. So we went right up to the 200-day moving average, right at this level here, this 294 level, and bounced right off it and came straight back down. So this stock's in a bear market. This was a bear market rally. This is just a bear market decline. You can see price is below the 200, the 20 days below the 200, the 5 days below the 200, and of course price is down here below the 200. So we're in a bear market on this stock. This stock, one of the reasons we're doing it today, is down $10 today. On 7 million shares. Average daily volume is about 24 million shares. It's about 11 o'clock today. So this stock's got some decent trading volume, but it's down 10 bucks. So what's the prognosis for this stock today, the 13th of September? I think that in the big picture, this stock's oscillating roughly around 266. You could call it 270 if you wanted to, right around there. It's still in a bear market. Does that bother me a whole lot? No, not really. It's made, you can see higher lows here and here. It's made higher highs. This is a good sell-off. We've had gaps here. We have gap here today of quite a few bucks, 65 to about $6, so about a $5 gap in this stock. Whenever you see a stock this big, this much volume, gapping like that, that is really something you got to pay attention to. The first thing you have to notice is there's gaps all through here. Gaps almost always get filled. There's a gap here, another gap here. These gaps get filled. So I would expect this gap here to get filled and not take that long to do it. My best guess on this stock right now is that we will hold this low here, this $251 roughly low. I suspect you'll place them back and forth through this area here. But in general, I look for this stock to be right around the 275-ish mark by the end of September, something like that. Of course, my opinion, entertainment purposes only, but that wouldn't surprise me at all. Keep in mind, we're watching this 200-day come down, and we're going to challenge it again. To get out of this bear market, we have to challenge the 200-day, close above it, get the red 20-day and the green 20-day, and price everything above the 200-day moving average. I don't think that's going to happen by the end of September, but I think we may challenge it by the end of September in this mid to high 270 range. Are there alternatives? Sure. If we violate this low right here, that's going to be a big deal. If we violate this $251.94 low that was set September 2nd, that's going to be a big deal because it's going to want to come down here and challenge these other lows, and the stock could go lower. Is that possible? I think it's definitely possible if we don't get this 20-day moving average to turn around. Right now, we didn't even get close to it and it bounced off of it hard. That's not necessarily a hugely negative sign, but it's not great. So if we don't get support here today, tomorrow, right around in this 253 range, then we're going to probably go lower. But if we get some support in the 253 range, get the price above the 5-day and above the 20-day moving average, I suspect by the end of September, maybe the first week of October, we'll get a rally up in the 275-ish, maybe a little higher, 279-ish range on this stock. Again, all my opinion, all for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look at this stock in the near term, the very short term, and let's see what our algorithms say. We cover Microsoft, and you can see this particular algorithm covers longs only. We have 1, 5, and 20-day hold periods on 190 stocks, and this came out this morning 9:13. So for Microsoft this morning, they said, hey, don't buy it. Zeros means there's nothing worth buying here today in this column. So we have other stocks here it's recommending maybe buys. Keep in mind, all for entertainment purposes only, but it said to stay out of Microsoft today. The way this works is you would buy today, close at the end of the prescribed trading period at a loss, or take your profit as soon as you got it. So if you bought in the one-day column, assuming your own analysis said that was a good idea, you'd hold today, take a profit if you got it, or close out worst case the next trading day just before it closed at the end of the next trading day on the one-day column. Same thing for the 5 and the 20-day column. Buy here, assuming your own analysis is a good idea, close out worst case at the end of 20 trading days just before the market closes, or take your profit sooner if you get them. Now let's go down here real quick. These are all publicly available. You can get them at rbamresearch.com, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute at no cost. But let's go down and take a look at our trend following system, see if Microsoft's covered it is. This is a different system. It's not up publicly yet. It's a beta system we show to YouTube viewers. This is a 30-day hold. It's based on moving averages, but it's a very sophisticated one, and it shows a short position today is what they're calling for. And again, these are for entertainment purposes only. Microsoft short at 267. I don't think Microsoft hits 267 today, so you might not have been able to short it at that, but let's take a look. No, the highest today is 260, but it is calling for a short position today, so this trend following system is bearish on Microsoft in the short term. Keep in mind, it's a 30-day hold. Same thing on this system. Get in at a price that you think is a good price. Get out worst case at the end of 30 days at a loss. Best case, take your profits as soon as you get them. But it doesn't look like we hit this 267 entry today, but it is calling for shorts. It's short everything today, and the S&P 500 today, when I last checked, it was down 100 points. So the general sentiment of this indicator, this trend following system, is correct, at least for today. If you'd like to get all of this stuff, you can get it all for free, absolutely no credit card required, before 7 a.m. every morning, Monday through Friday, at rbamresearch.com. There's a link in the description below. You just follow that link and sign up for free. There's 190 stocks we cover every morning. We cover the major forex pairs. We cover BTC for the cryptos, and we cover the most liquid futures contracts. Again, absolutely free, no credit card required. And if you like technical analysis, please leave us a comment in the section below telling us that. If you do not like technical analysis and you think you like our quant trading a lot better, please let us know that. We'd love to hear from both of you. We think both have their uses, but we're definitely favor quant. We'd like to know what you think. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that. Keep in mind, everything you've seen or heard on here, including our entry prices and our commentaries, for entertainment purposes only. You have to do your own analysis. You can't use our commentary or entry prices for anything other than entertainment. And please remember, you trade at your own risk.